Hello dear friends, welcome to GALLANT IAS. So this is our most potential questions from economy current affairs for prelims 2020. Today we are going to discuss about Operation Greens. So before looking at what it is, let us look at a model question. Operation Greens was launched by which ministry? So as you know, UPSC has a tendency of asking about schemes and about which ministry the scheme is under. So the options are Ministry of Food Processing Industries, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. Okay. So let's look at what Operation Greens is. It was introduced in the budget of 2018-19. So it is not a new scheme. It was introduced in 2018-19. So why is it important now? Because it was extended during June 2020 to cover all fruits and vegetables for a period of 6 months on a pilot basis as part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Okay, that is why it is relevant now. So this Operation Greens was launched on the lines of Operation Flood with an outlay of rupees 500 crores. So let's just look at what Operation Flood is. It is related to the White Revolution, that is, it is related to milk products. So it is under the Ministry of Food Processing Industries, and NAFED will be the nodal agency to implement price stabilization measures. That is National Agriculture Cooperative Marketing Federation of India Limited. NAFED will be the nodal agency to implement stabilization measures. So what are the objectives of Operation Greens? It seeks to stabilize the supply of tomato, onion, potato, top crops, okay, tomato, onion, potato, and to ensure the availability of these crops throughout the year without major price fluctuations, okay. So it seeks to stabilize the supply of tomato, onion, potato, three crops, top crops, okay. So enhancing value realization of top farmers. So it tries to strengthen production clusters and also farmer producer organizations and link them or connect them to the market. So it tries to stabilize prices through proper planning of production. So when we study also, if we have a proper plan in mind, everything is easy, it goes very well and result also comes out very well. But if it is not properly planned, then there will definitely be some problem. So what that is happening in the agrarian sector, that is, it is not planned, production is not planned as per the needs of the market. So that is the problem in agricultural sector. So this Operation Greens tries to stabilize prices by planning for production, that is what is to be produced according to the need of the market, and also it aims at introduction of dual use varieties, that is for domestic use as well as industrial use. Now another thing is it aims at reduction of post harvest losses and creation of farm gate infrastructure for storage, warehousing, transportation, etc. Okay, so main thing is that it wants to, or it tries to link production with the market and commodities with the consumption centers. So it collects real-time data on demand and supply of top crops. The strategy will comprise of many measures that is decided by the ministry. It includes short-term price stabilization measures and long-term integrated value chain development projects. Okay, two measures, mainly broadly two measures, short-term price stabilization measures and long-term integrated value chain development projects. So within it there are a lot of measures: transportation, hiring appropriate storage facilities. As for long-term capacity building of FPOs, that is farmer producer organizations and their consortiums. So we know that the major problem in Indian agriculture is that majority are small scale farmers, or they have very small land holding. So it will be a very good idea if everybody is clustered or they are producing together. If they are producing together, they have more bargaining power, they are able to reach the market better, they are able to get better prices. So that is what the Operation Greens aims at, that is in order to create that kind of a capacity in agricultural production. Capacity building of FPOs and their consortiums, post-harvest processing facilities. As we already discussed, Indian agriculture has a lot of post-harvest problems. So developing post-harvest processing facilities, agri-logistics, marketing or consumption points responding to the needs of the market, creation and management of e-platforms so that demand and supply of these crops can be analyzed. So next, related with this, we are also talking about the market intelligence and early warning system. That is MIEWS, which was launched by the Ministry of Food Processing Industries in February 2020. Okay. Market intelligence and early warning system. So it is, from the term itself we can understand what it is. It is a first of its kind platform for real-time monitoring of prices of top, that is tomato, onion, potato. Okay, so it is a platform for real-time monitoring of the prices of tomato, onion, potato. So it has been designed in such a way as to give advisories to the farmers to avoid production problems, and also issue early warnings in situations of glut. So what is glut? GLUT, glut is a situation where there is an oversupply of a commodity, any commodity. When there is an oversupply of a commodity, it is called, the market is said to be in a glut situation. So the platform, the MIEWS platform, seeks to analyze, so it has been designed in such a manner that it can issue early warnings to farmers that there will be a glut situation in the market related to so and so crop. So what is the benefit of early warning systems? In case there is a glut in the market, if farmers are informed of it earlier, then they can shift their production. If it is really very early, then they can shift their production to other commodities, or even the market supply can be influenced in such a manner. That is, for example, I already told you about us planning for our studies. Like that, if we are weak in a paper, then what do? We can allot more time for it. Okay. Similarly, if potato is in short supply, then farmers can get data that will prompt them to produce more of potatoes. So early alerts will help in planning and timely intervention for price stabilization, so that there is no huge fluctuation in prices. India also has this tendency of, in some states the price will be very high, in some states the price will be very low. So this aims to change that kind of a situation. Also, it can also help in rapid response, immediate response in case of times of glut. That is, I already told you what glut is. It is a situation where there is oversupply of a commodity. So when a commodity is in oversupply in one region, maybe it will be in undersupplied, or it will be less in, supply will be less in some other region. So the best optimal solution is to transport the commodity from the region of glut to a region of scarcity, to a region where there is less of its supply. So this will, MIEWS will help in generating data so that this can be known earlier, and steps can be taken in order to transport produce from glut regions to regions of deficit supply. Okay, so basically it aims to assist the decision making process in order to make the production more market friendly. So let's just go back to the question. Operation Greens was launched by which ministry? Option A, Ministry of Food Processing Industries, Ministry of Agriculture and Farmers Welfare. Option C, Ministry of Rural Development. Option D, Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So this can lead to a confusion. If you don't know the topic at all, Operation Greens, when you see greens, you might go and mark Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate Change. So please don't do that. Since you know the topic, there might be a confusion between FPI and Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, very natural confusion. So keep it clear in your mind. This is the scheme launched by Ministry of Food Processing Industries. Okay, so that's it. Thank you.